Hi, Peter Charles here, Hooked Fly Fishing, and we're going to do another fly from this book by Dave Hughes, Wet Flies, called the Gray Hackle Peacock. Very simple fly, and it's got my favorite peacock herl, along with some red hackle and some grizzly. I mean, this is going to be one of those winter flies, I think. So let's get going and look at materials. The hook is going to be a Mustad 3906B in size 14. Our thread is black 10-aught in Vivus. We're going to have a tag on this one, and it's a small gold tinsel. The tail is red saddle. The body is peacock herl, and we're going to be using this grizzly hen for the hackle. So let's get going. Okay, this tag is not very big. We're just going to put a little hint of gold at the end. It also helped to kick up the tail a little bit. Now for our red saddle hackle. Now we're going to use 3 strands of peacock herl. Now if you want, you can wind them on just the way they are, or you can create like a dubbing loop to give them some strength, which is what we're going to do here. Okay, now I'm using 10-aught thread here, so if you get a little too gung-ho in winding this up, you can actually cut the peacock herl. The tightness of the thread will actually cause that peacock herl to break. So I am going very lightly on my twists here, because I don't want to break the herl. Now, one of the things you can do to thicken up this body a little bit is come back just a tad, come forward, and that gives it a little bit of a rounded shape. Now this lumps up the head a little bit. I do this a lot. You see I'll go back, fold the material over, wind over it. It makes for ugly heads, but as you know in the past, I really don't care. I prefer a fly that holds together. Okay, here's my grizzly hen, and you can see how I've prepped the feather. Now, will push these barbs back a bit, but it doesn't matter too much if they stand up. It just helps a little bit of the movement. The only reason why I'll push them back a little bit is so I don't trap them. And just like for the peacock herl, I'll fold that quill back, and with luck it'll break off. There we go. Now, if you've got a few barbs facing forward or sticking up, just take your, if you've got a few barbs just facing forward or sticking up, just take your half hitch tool come in, and you can clean that up rather neatly. Okay, now for wet finishing. I'll just clean that up a little bit. There we go. It's a very, very simple fly. The gray hackle peacock. I think it'll be quite effective. And, you know, I think really this is the type of fly that can often be one of those little fish catchers which, you know, really sort of goes unnoticed in most people's fly boxes. But when you think of grizzly with red, with peacock herl, I mean, how can you lose? So give it a try, the gray hackle peacock. Cheers.